Let's meet the visiting team, the Los Angeles Lakers. At small forward, Rui Hachimura. At shooting guard, Dalton Connect. At the other guard, Austin Reeves. At the other forward, LeBron James. At center, Anthony Davis. Let's bring out the starting five for your Sacramento Kings. At power forward, standing 6'8", number 13. Shooting guard at 6'3", 0, Malik. The other forward position at 6'6", number 10, DeMar DeRozan. At center, 6 feet 10 inches, number 11, Domantas Sabonis. At guard, 6'3", number 5, De'Aaron Fox.
It's Thursday night and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for DeMar DeRozan.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips and all of a sudden you're locked in.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Connect out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward. And for the Kings, Monk on the wing, he's paired with DeRozan. The post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Fox in at the point. And it's the Kings to start out. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now, here's Monk. Shot clock at 5. A pass to Fox. Over Reeves. Fox, no good. Now, Connect. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Davis. Sabonis grabs the board. Monk right side. The wide open look here for Fox. And the 3 ball is good.
The growth of De'Aaron Fox's game from long distance is really instrumental in him turning into a star.
And here is LeBron. His last outing, he had 18 points. Davis with a screen on Murray. From past the arc. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Monk outside. It's stolen by Davis. James, no good.
And so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Fox. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
How about De'Aaron Fox just staying focused there with the finish? Controlled that one well.
Sacramento shooting their first free throw tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Kings, De'Aaron Fox. Shooting one.
Free throw good, Fox. You know, Brent, De'Aaron Fox. I mean, how do you cover him?
Well, Kevin, the first thing I do is ask for help. I keep my other defenders aware that I'm not going to slow this guy down at any point. So try to get him to his offhand, which is his right hand, and then make sure that he's taking more shots and not being in transition, because that's where De'Aaron Fox is at his best.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Monk outside. Reeves with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pass to James. Driving in. And he finishes nicely on the layup. It's all knotted up.
So many years, and the body's still holding up for LeBron James. Wow.
And it's Sacramento's ball. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Mike Brown.
He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop them. Guys?
Thanks, David.
We've got t-shirts. Who wants one? Get up.
And here's a look at some numbers for Anthony Davis. The past month has been surreal. Getting around 24 points per, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
And so here's Sacramento. Here's Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now, over the last few seasons, Monk has shown tremendous growth as a passer.
Pass to connect. Loads it up for Davis. Ball's knocked loose. Sabonis with the steal. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And DeRozan throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And here is Los Angeles now, after the Kings pick up 2. No one near James as he lets it go. Drills it from outside. LeBron's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Now Reeves, following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. Pass to LeBron. Out to the right wing. Hachimura. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Monk against Hachimura. Monk, the pass to Fox. Good. Fox has got 8 points.
Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
Lakers trail by 3. Reeves outside. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. Here's Davis. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
1:35 left here in the opening quarter. Now Fox. He's got 8. Pass to Murray. Sacramento moving it around. There's Sabonis. Davis with some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
1:02 left in the first quarter. Outside, Fox. Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 11.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Murray against LeBron. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Sacramento making some changes. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Monk. And it's Ellison for De'Aaron Fox. Reddish, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. DeRozan scanning the floor. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Kings. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
We've got Len. Fox is out there with Ellis. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Huerter in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Vincent with it. Over Ellis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vincent misses.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
The Lakers trade. Here's Christie. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Hits it from 3-point range. James has got 10 points.
When LeBron's shooting like that, nothing you can do defensively.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
James sets the screen for Russell. Pass to Christie. 3-pointer. Sacramento grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
Hey, you want to respond in kind, but that last game, it was an effort that most of the time can get you a win. Ran into a tough opponent who was playing at a high level.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
And he knocks down the first one. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Malik Monk comes in for Kevin Huerter. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for D'Angelo Russell. And so Vincent nails both of them.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Fox. 29 points for him last game against Denver.
Well, he's passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Reeves the pass to James. Reeves with the screen on Sabonis. And again, the Lakers no good. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Kings. Three-pointer, Fox. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. And now a three-point Kings lead.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
James looking it over. James absorbing hits on the drive.
LeBron is just dominating right now, aware of the defense, and has not feared one since he came into the league.
Here's Fox. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And make some noise for your 916 crew.
DeMar DeRozan has checked in for Jay Crowder. The Lakers also changing it up. Anthony Davis has checked in for James. And it's Connect in for Gabe Vincent. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Hachimura. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Hachimura being able to step out and shoot threes, that's huge for his development.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Hachimura. Hachimura hits them both. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Sabonis. DeRozan in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Davis up top.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Can't hit that one. Nice D from Sabonis. Sacramento's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Fox with the screen for Monk. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
From 20 feet out, yep, it counts. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night.
So dangerous off the bounce. DeRozan with the top-notch pull-up game.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
The Kings leading. Monk outside. It's tipped. 1:04 left to play in the first half. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. Sacramento making a switch here. Murray's checked in. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for the Lakers. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. The Kings have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Fox kicks to Sabonis. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Fox gets it to go.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
And here's Russell. Still yet to score. Reeves outside. Back to Russell. Pass to connect. Reeves against Monk. Monk with some nice defense. Sacramento's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Sabonis' screen on Reeves. Here's Monk, and Davis sends it back.
An impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks.
Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And greetings from the 2K studios. Here at halftime, the Sacramento Kings in a tight game.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically none. There were a few calls they thought should have gone their way, but you can't rely on the refs to bail you out. And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the Pistons, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Connect out there with Austin Reed. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot.
And it looks like a change in LeBron's demeanor out there. He's going into scoring mode.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said it's awesome to be mentioned at the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, you're just out there trying to win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. Fox passes to Sabonis. DeRozan against Hachimura. Now, here's Fox. He's guarded closely. Just 4 to shoot. DeRozan for 3. Reeves with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
Yeah, there's no stopping LeBron right there. He's done that thousands of times.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James at the line for 1.
On the free throw, no good.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
To the inside. The kick out to Fox. Sacramento again missing.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
It's time for the dance camp. If you see yourself up on that big screen, then you know what to do. Show us those dance moves. Come on.
And the Lakers making a change here. Reddish is checked in. And a chance now to look at the small forwards who have been dominant this season offensively. 5th best, DeMar DeRozan.
A lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
I don't think in terms of offense there can be any more potent group of players in the league. Having one of them on the wing means having someone that can carry a team offensively for extended periods of time whenever necessary.
Hachimura setting the big for Reddish. Murray with the defensive effort. The Kings trail by 7 in 2023. And Brent, you and I remember this. Keegan Murray set an NBA record with 11 consecutive threes in 1 game.
What an unbelievable night to witness that kind of consistency in a guy locked in like that. That's different, and it speaks to Murray's focus. But this guy has so much more to contribute to a team and room to grow. That night was special, Kevin.
There's the competitive fire of LeBron, getting those 3 points right back, always quick with an answer.
Fox passes to Sabonis. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. The offensive rebound. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. LeBron outside. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Sabonis. Fox looking it over. Second shot opportunity. Can't get it to fall.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Sabonis against LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Sabonis.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for James.
It feels like there's been a crossover where basketball fans over the past 2 seasons are really appreciating the longevity and greatness of LeBron James.
Ellis, he's checked in for Malik Monk. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Russell, he's checked in for Connect. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Over in the corner, Ellis. Outside DeRozan. Sabonis, a screen on LeBron. And DeRozan. Here we go. Fox against Russell. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Fox.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Here's James. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off. It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Davis is checked in for the Lakers.
For your Sacramento Kings Breakers.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. 9-point game. And now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Anthony Davis is doing. David.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Lakers. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. But he's not letting it slow him down out there, and he's going to give it a shot. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Sabonis, a screen on Reed. And Davis sends it back. Out of bounds, Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Some changes for Sacramento. Len comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Keegan Murray. And the Lakers also making a switch. Vincent's checked in. .114 left here in the third quarter.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Reddish the pass to Vincent. Right side, Russell. Back to Vincent. Clock at 4. Davis with a screen on Ellis. Here's Vincent. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Kings trail by 7. A pass to Fox. Buries it down low. 23 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Continuing to expand his offensive game. Fox, a potent scorer, and will fill it up in a hurry.
And that one's good. Russell.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Fox passes to Ellis. Len sets a screen for Ellis. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Davis kicks to Russell. Back to Davis. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Lakers on top. They're up by 7. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. They've got Kevin Huerter. Sabonis is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Ellis, and it's Monk in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Sabonis. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's Christie. No good on the shot. Nice D from Sabonis. The Kings trail by 7. Monk outside. Huerter on the wing. Defended by Vincent. Huerter, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting straight 49% from the field.
Yeah, that's got to feel good. Reddish rising up.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
James against Sabonis. Ellis outside. Crowder the pass to Monk. For the 3. The rebound by the Lakers. Here's Christie. Right side Russell. An easy 2 points on the layup. Russell's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Sabonis' screen on Christie. And here's Huerter outside. Connects from 3-point range.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Huerter's able to get his feet set that time.
Here's James. LeBron going to work inside.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud, let them hear it. Get loud right now. We've got some t-shirts. We are going out right now.
And some changes here for the Kings. Maurice checked in for Jay Crowder. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Fox in for Ellis. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Reddish. Hachimura comes in for Christie. Connect, he's checked in for Gabe Vincent. And it's Austin Reeves in for D'Angelo Russell. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Mike Brown had some advice for the team during the break. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Connect. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And Hachimura at 6'8", no problem for him to get up.
The Kings trail by 12. Monk outside. And here's Sabonis. for Davis. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
That's a nice stroke from the mid-range, just pure coming out of the left-hander's hand.
Lakers leading by 10. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James. At the line for one.
Free throw good, LeBron. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. I think fans like that.
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
And Sabonis, really a wrecking ball as a player. Loves to get that kind of contact.
At the line for two. Sabonis.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
And Sabonis drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
James against Murray. Great focus from LeBron. Gets it and still gets it to go.
And LeBron still a force inside. Size, athleticism, it's all still there.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. Trailing by 13. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. De'Aaron Fox, Brent, is a very special player, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, it's true. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the open court, but it's his leadership that really has come along at such an early stage. You think about the run that he went on with the Kings just a couple years ago. He's not settling with that. He wants more. He wants to play in the postseason, and he's capable of getting any team there.
Free throw good, Fox.
So much talk about who's the fastest player in the league, and Fox always being mentioned there. His speed and stepping into this leadership role, lots of great signs from De'Aaron Fox.
Fox hits them both. Los Angeles leading by 11 from deep LeBron. They grab their own miss, and it's Davis missing. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And Fox gets it to go.
How about that? Just accepting the contact and still getting the finish for Fox.
.139 left in the fourth quarter. LeBron against Murray. Reeves with the screen for LeBron. His three-pointers off the mark. Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
1:21 left in the game. Reeves against Fox. Reeves the pass to James. And he goes big with the dunk right over Keegan Murray.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win. here for the Lakers.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Reeves against Fox. And he uses the glass on the layup. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. LeBron against Murray. 5 to shoot. James in the post. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. And so the Lakers take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. Here with Anthony Davis. AD, gritty win. What was the difference?
Great grind. Came out in the second half with a lot of energy, a lot of force. Coach got on us about not playing with force. They were catching the ball too easy, wherever they wanted, and they were denying us. So for us, we had to come out in the second half with a lot more energy, a lot more force on the defensive end. We did that, able to come up with the win.
Yeah, you really made it hard for him, AD. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.